Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? So, today I think we are going to start building our ramps. We kind of need ramps a little bit more than need a bucket right now, because loading the machine without the proper rampage is not really that good. So I was kind of contemplating on how to do it and how to design it and what to kind of use for materials, and I'm kind of going to model them after my stepfather's trailer ramps, which were built I think either out of a 2 or 3 inch C-channel stuff on the sides, and then it looked to be kind of like a 2 inch angle iron on the insides where you'd actually did it up your thingy, right? So I'm gonna try to model it after that. I think those seem to be pretty strong. Now C-channel should be really strong, really, for keeping bendages, you know, from bendaging. And then once we weld on a whole whack of the 2 inch angle irons on the insides, that should really beef her up and make her good wicked strong. So that is kind of my game plan. Kind of got a rough sort of idea how much stuff I'm going to need. I'm going to go and talk to the guy uptown here and maybe get him to look at these pictures I got as well of the ramps that are on the trailer, and get him to kind of say, oh yeah, that's a 2 inch, or that's a 3 inch, or yeah, that's that, blah blah blah, this is that. And you know, he's pretty good with his numbers and stuff up there, so I'll let him kind of look at it and see. And thickness wise, I wasn't really too sure. I got a pretty good picture of thickness wise. I'm kind of thinking, well, I've never done much with the C-channel-y stuff, so I don't really know what kind of thicknesses they come in, but I know it's usually pretty thick. So if they're 1/4 inch or whatever, I don't know what they are. I don't want to get too crazy heavy because I also got to lift these things a bit too, you know. So, but we'll get up to the steel place here. I'll get the stuff ordered. Hopefully they can cut her for me while I'm waiting, and then I can just hit her back and we can start doing our thing and cutting her and assembling the center pieces. And I'll get him to cut the side pieces right off at the, so I think I'm going to go 7 foot. Oh crap. The wooden ramps I've been using are 8 foot, which would probably be all right too, but I can't get that in the back of my truck, as in lengthwise. So we'll have to go 7 foot. I think that should be lots. 7 foot should be enough. So worst comes to worst, I can usually find a spot where the ground goes higher on, say, on the back of the trailer, and then it'll be actually kind of level. The only reason 8 foot would be better is it would make the ramps a little bit smoother out instead of, you know, kind of straighter up. But like I say, I could probably find a landing spot somewhere there, right? So anyways, let's head her up to the steel guys, see what they say. Hopefully they got her all in stock. They're usually pretty awesome with pretty much everything. So I mean, I can make a set of ramps out of probably 8 inch, 9 inch, 12 inch angle, 12 inch channel stuff if I wanted to, but no, that's crazy. Anyways, let me get up there, we'll get our stuff, hopefully bring her all home, and we should be ready to rock. Oh, I love this place. Man, they got so much stuff in there. Oh, they must have a lot of money in value of stuff there. But anyways, we got our steel, no sweat. I think if I had too many more cuts, he probably would have said, well, we'll have to get you to come back for that later. But, you know, because I did, well, actually the C-channel, he cut 2 chunks in 1 swipe, which I guess that's all right. Other than that, yeah, there was quite a few other cuttings. The angles, he had to cut each one individually kind of thing. So he cut 5 pieces of 2 inch angle for me. I'll show you it all when we get home, of course, here. But we got everything we need. It's going to be a freaking really, really, really heavy set of ramps. Holy crap, I hope I can move them. If I got one of them bad back kind of days and things are really tender and hurting, it's probably going to really suck. But anyways, yeah. So I should have checked my welding wire when I was at home too. I never thought of that. I was up here and I thought, oh crap, I should check the welding wire, because right here in this brown building here, behind these trees now, right in this corner unit, is the machine shop guy where I get all my stuff from, right here. And he is there. He's there right now, so I never did check though. I'm gonna need a fair bit of wire for this, so I might have to run back up here and grab another of the monster spools of wire from them. That's where I got it. We get it from. It's like a, I don't know, 50-pound roll of spool of wire or something like that. It's heavy. That, and actually I want him to check my plasma cutter torch, and I think there's something wrong with it. It's leaking air in places that I don't think it should be, that I don't remember it doing it before, so I might have to bring up the whole unit. He can plug it in and give it a and try her out and see what he thinks going on. I thought maybe it was just the O-ring inside the end of the gun, but it's not. It's something else is not right. Maybe it's supposed to do that. I don't know. Maybe it helps keep the gun cool itself on the whole thing instead of just firing right out the nozzle, but it just seems kind of funny that it's kind of going all over the place, you know, and it doesn't seem right to me. So, but I'll maybe pop her up. I'll check my wire. If I don't need wire, then I won't probably bother coming up, but if I do need wire, then maybe we'll come up and I'll bring that with me and then get him to maybe check her and see. Maybe I need a new torch or something, which I think you got to buy the whole thing, which is really expensive. It's like $450 for the torch end and the hose to the machine, right? So it kind of sucks, but hopefully it's all right. If not, well, I guess we gotta buy another one, which sucks because, you know, plasma cutter is like my left hand freaking tool, man. It's freaking awesome. It's the best thing ever. So actually, this project we're working on today, I won't need any plasma cutting for. It's going to be just chop, chop, fit, weld, bang, bang, there you go kind of thing. So, but I'll show you kind of what we're looking at when we get back here. Check our wire. See if we got enough wire. It's gonna need a fair bit of wire for this. So, but so far I am actually under, well, not quite a, well, quite a bit. So far, quite a bit under what I was going to be expecting. As in, if I just bought those ramps I seen at Princess Auto. Now, mind you, those are all ready to rock. You just kind of, they're all welded and everything's ready to go, right? I still got to do a lot of welding. I got probably $100 worth of electricity to fire at these things or more, you know. So that and welding wire and gas. So by the time we're all said and done, I'll probably end up spending more than what these $400 ramps were at Princess Auto, but it'll be, I think, a lot better for strength-wise than those ones would have been. So I don't know, when you see this stuff, you'll be like, whoa, you're overkilling that a bit. Well, yeah, but I don't want to be overkilling myself when the thing falls off because the ramp snapped in half because it wasn't heavy enough, right? It's always a lot easier to go heavier than lighter, and then you got to rebuild them all again, and then you roll the machine over on top of yourself. So hopefully the only thing I'm concerned about, I'm not concerned about now weight at all on the ramps. I'm more concerned about traction. So I don't know, I'm going to try it, but if it doesn't, I don't feel good on it, I'm going to have to maybe weld on some of that grating stuff too, the expanded mesh stuff. That's probably going to be the only way it's going to get a little more gription, I used to call it, gription on the ramps. But anyways, we're almost nearly home. We'll get this all stuff unloaded and brought in the shop, and I'll show you kind of what we're looking at. Okay, well, there's our C channels. See what I mean? So those are 3-inch. Now there's one here I'm a little bit concerned about, but I think it might have been like the start of the run of when they started, you know, making them. My concern is I don't think it's going to really matter. No, it's not too bad out there, but it's got a little bit of a starts here and then it kind of goes out a bit. And it's all kind of like, you know, weird and stuff here. I don't think it'll make a huge difference because probably by the end here, somewhere here I'll be doing like a cut like that or something for, you know, when it's down on the ground it sits nice and flush to the ground, so I don't have to actually go up a dewey. So I don't know that yet until we figure that out. But there's basically the one ramp, 10-inch wide, it's a little narrower, and then the second ramp here. That's kind of how the ramps were made on his trailer. And then we got all our 2-inch that we'll cut at, probably around 10-inch to go in the middle, doing every 6, I think every 6 inches I'm gonna put one. So it gives me lots of you know, to rest on, and lots of support and lots of heavy ramps. Holy frig. But anyways, let me show you the pictures on my phone I took, actually from one of my videos, because we haven't, he's got this ramp in storage, or the trailer in storage. So there's what his look like. So same kind of sort of thing. Stupid glare. Stupid glare. Okay, so there's his ramps. I think those are 5 foot. There's like showing the channel, and then a 2-inch, and then how thickness of it was. But I'm looking here, and I'm seeing, you know, there's a bit of a gap underneath the 2 or the 3-inch channel. So I figure that should work, you know. And then worst comes to worst, if I don't like the traction, I can get some whatchamacallit mesh stuff and weld from here to here, and then on these things, you know, and it should give it lots of support. I think that should be fine, but we'll have to try it and see. I don't know yet. But anyways, let's have a look at our wire here. Alright, look at this. Diesel dirt from the parking the little thing here right in front of the welder. That's funny. So inside of here, oh, I think we should be good for wire. Now, how the heck did that end up in there? I have been looking for that. That's a brand new jug, I think. Wow, not really. Oh, it's got warm. Oh. Okay. That's nozzle gel. That's actually what it is here too. I got another one because I must have put one inside here. Where the heck did I put it? So I got another one. I guess it must get kind of warm in there. Oops, my bad. So I think we are good for wire. It looks like there's not a whole lot been off of this roll, so that's good. Should probably check our feed rollers and stuff. I guess they look all right. So far, so good. That actually should be there, though. Locking her in. I don't know why it was like that, but anyways. And these you set up for the different size of wire, too. So 35 or 30 thou. You just take them and flip them around. And this sets your tension on your wire pushing down on these things to push, squeeze it between, and then these things spin and feeds it through the line out to your dewey. So it works pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm not even down to where I can see in here yet, so I think we should be good for wire, so that's good. That's good. I still kind of wanted to have him look at my plasma cutter, but maybe I'll hit her up someday. That's a place you go when you have a lot of time, because he likes to talk a lot, which is fine. He's a nice guy, nice old guy. Every time I go in there, he's like, "So you ready to buy this place yet?" I'm like, "Dude, no way. I'm not doing that." He wants to retire, I guess, and retire, right? So he keeps trying to get me to buy the place. I'm like, no, I'm good. Because every time I go in, I keep saying, "Oh, how's things, John?" "Oh, pretty slow. Nobody's bringing me any projects to do anymore. Everybody's, you know," because they just do it all themselves now, right? As in me too. I'm one of them. I bought the welder from him, and you know, now I'm welding my own stuff instead of taking stuff to him to do it. He does gas and stuff there though too, so like he'll wrench you the tanks and stuff. Oh, that's another thing too. We got a full tank of pretty much welding gas too, so we're good there. Okay, let's figure on out what we're gonna do here. So technically, let's just for now. Here. Okay, so that is our 10-inch ramp. Now I probably don't need it that wide. Like, there's going to be 10-inch with the angles in here. So there'll be a 10-inch bar here, but that's actually going to make it 10. Well, let's see here. 13-inch total. So now I don't need that size at all, because the tracks in this thing are not that wide. It's like less than 8" so oh boy. Plus I would really like to slide them under the machine again, but I don't think both of them are gonna fit. So just picture this on the trailer. I slide the ramps underneath here, but with the bar thingy there, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room anyway, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out to where to put these things, maybe on the side of the trailer or something, or one could probably slide in here, maybe one underneath the trailer. I don't know, there's not much room for that either, so plus if I made them 13, it wouldn't fit there anyways. The actual widest I could really go is probably 10" from outside to outside, 10". So what does that make us in here now? Where did I put my tripod? Okay, hang on a second, I'm gonna need my tripod. Okay, so the width I got on now is actually 10" from outside to outside, which gives me a 7", a little more than a 7", 7 1/8 we'll say, on the inside. Now that will fit between the tracks through the trailer, but my track width is actually 7", so I'm pretty much having to ride right up this guy, right up the center. Now I got a little bit on each side, yeah, but this would be probably pretty slick compared to the Dewey's in the middle, right? So if I'm bang right on, that would work, driving it up. But, well, I guess that would work. Just have to make sure you're bang right on when you're loading. I'd like at least one to go up the center. That would be pretty sweet. Other than that, I'm pretty much screwed for that. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what to think on that. 7" might be alright. Make her a little lighter too, you know, as in weight wise for the total unit here would make it probably, because I was going to go 10", so I'm losing 4 inches. 4 times, I don't know how many I'm putting on here quite yet. I think I was going to do one every 6 inches or so, roughly. And then we'll have to think about something too for the very top, where it's going to rest on the trailer. There's going to be a little bit of engineering here, not terribly bad, but she's going to definitely need a little bit. So I should figure out now where and how many of these cross pieces I'm going to put on here. I think I'm going to go with that width. I think that should be decent enough. I could go a little wider, but then I wouldn't be able to store one of them underneath the tractor, or the Mini X itself. So, well, let me do some marking here. I'm going to see how we're looking. Okay, it's probably hard to see with the light, but I'm going to go with every 6 inches, I think, here. That'll make a fairly tight-knit ramp. Friggin' crap, these are going to be heavy. Whew. I should be able to drive a transport truck over these things, if ever needed be. So every 6 inches, and then probably one on the end, maybe. I don't really know yet. There should be one on the end, but I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I got sort of a mark on each end for another one, but you got to remember that's going to be the center of the 2 inch. So there's going to be you know, not a whole lot of space between. But probably what I should do is cut a couple and kind of lay them down here and see how I like the looks of that. So there's my shopping list, anyways. Shopping. So maybe I'll cut a few of these at 7 inch wide, I think. And we'll have a look, see what we're thinking. Alright, well, we got quite a bit of measuring and cutting and measuring and cutting and measuring and cutting to do here. So I'm just going to cut a few and see how I kind of like, pardon me, the looks of her. 7 inch, I think that's what I said, 7 inch. And that'll give us, yeah, it's about 10 inch wide, right? That's right. Okay, so we got the first one set. I got my earplugs on. Put your earplugs on, it's good for your ears. no burrs or nothing. That was actually a really good cut. So 7-inch, let's just double make sure that we're on our 7-inch. Just a hair bit over, that's okay though. It's easier to be a hair over than a hair short. So let's measure our next 7. Right about there. The hard thing, because I don't have the actual table too, so I run this piece of stuff back here just to hold the end up so it stays square on the table. Otherwise I'll be having a nightmare trying to get them things to the right spot. So hopefully we're all good. Okay, let's get out of here. Too hard on that, but I could probably go a little more. I think that blade is starting to actually get a little dull. A little dull. She's a little dull. But anyways, it has the carbide teeth on it. Yeah, they're not feeling too great. I could probably sharpen those again, but I don't have the set up thing for that, so yeah, they're starting to they're not as sharp and pointy as they used to be. But anyways, we have to buy another blade. I guess we have to buy another blade, but I could probably get them sharpened, but there isn't anywhere actually around here that sharpens stuff like that anymore. So anyways, I'm going to cut 2 more of these. Good, safety goggles down. Normally with a good sharp blade that should cut through that in probably 3 or 4 seconds roughly-ish, maybe a little longer, maybe 5 seconds. I'll try to go a little harder here with it, but I don't want to kill the saw either, right? See, I went through so fast that time. I got a burr left on the side over there. So, yeah, it probably needs a new blade. Okay, another 7, and then I got a little setup in the back there for setting the rails up here on to have a look at it. There should be good. I can tell too by the sparks. When that blade was new and nice and sharp and stuff, there wasn't making any sparks at all, eh? So she's definitely probably getting tired, but it's done a lot of cutting. You know, cutting steel is a hard thing, but doing it with another metal blade, that's pretty awesome. All right, gives us a rough idea how it should look. Roughly, I just got this kind of set up where these things are up a little bit higher, but you know what? I wouldn't even maybe mind them up a little more than that, but I have to look at his pictures again here and see sort of how his were. I think there's something like that. Now technically the track should fit right in the middle here, but I was thinking of actually doing them down like this, and I could just drive right up the center here, and then it, you know, it wouldn't, but I'm like, no, that's probably not a good idea. So something probably like this. So there's a couple more in there just to show you. so it's going to need a, you know, another 1, 2, 3 there. Should give her lots of support. Holy crap. That one's pretty close there. And getting these two rails exactly the same, I found out a little trick. You take your nice big square, you put it over both of these square cuts, and if you got a nice straight edge here, which it looks like I'm out a bit, I need to and you know, both ends are pretty much exactly the same spot, and same with this end. You can do it here too. Just bring her to the edge, good there, and about the same there. So that's pretty much square together that way. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that, and that'll allow me to get lots of weld on them between the two here, and good to go. So I need lots more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more for one ramp. Oh boy. And then yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It should ride dunk 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 up those, I think, pretty good. And like I say, if I have still grip problems, well, these things are good supports, and I'll get some of that expanded steel and then weld on here, and then I can put a couple of tacks on each one of these too if needed be, and then down the sides. That should make her good and grippy. So anyways, I'll cut some more here, and what do I say we need? 3, 6, 9 roughly. I might do one on the ends too, maybe, I don't really know yet. That'll leave me lots of room too for doing my bevelly cut kind of thing, so when they sit on the ground there should be lots of room. So anyways, let's go. I'll cut a whole bunch more here. Well, there's our ladder. She's looking pretty good. It's good to see that in the background too. as you know, we're making this for you, buddy. You better friggin' appreciate it. You're so friggin' heavy and, you know, out of balancey and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I think that should work pretty good. I guess I'll tack maybe this one on the end here, and then the other one on the end there. And I know that they're gonna both be staying the same, and then start working our way down. So I don't know if I'm gonna record all that. That's a lot of welding there, but I could get them tacked on maybe first, and then go from there. Then we'll get the major welding going on them. All right, there's our Dewey's all tack welded on. How heavy is she? Oh yeah, those will suck. Those are going to be a two-hander. Oh. And I still got to put about 6 pounds of weld on these yet. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I guess I'll go right at her here and get all the welded good on and solid. And that'll be a good start on the first one here. I don't know if I'm going to get to the second one today or not. I'm pretty much out of time now as it is. So this is going to take probably half an hour to weld this anyways. So let me get her juiced, and both sides here, we'll see how we're looking. Okay, we are all solidly welded on this side anyways. I don't know if I really need to do the other side. I don't know, maybe I'll do a tack like right in the middle where all the pressure's going to be, but I don't think I'm going to do a whole weld all the way down. Make her a bit lighter, right? But right now she's pretty much hot enough you could cook a hot dog on it, I think. Holy cow. So I better let her cool down a little bit maybe before I tackle the other side, but she's looking good. I think she should be all right. So I have to also figure out on the top here what I want to do for mounting it to the trailer. I was thinking of a plate come down and then one like this, and I could put it right down through the trailer somehow, so it's going to get locked on. Either that or a plate up and then a couple of pinholes that I could drill maybe a couple of holes in the back 2-inch square. Well, I could almost use this as an example. So let's say the trailer, so the ramp will mount there. I could maybe drill a couple of holes down and then weld a couple of something onto the plate that these pins would drop through as you set the ramp down. That way it's not going to want to shift off on me and it'll kind of lock it on, right? That, or, you know, like I was sticking a metal plate and then do like a 90 straight down, and then it would maybe go and lock in between the trailer bed and this piece. It's going to have to cut a little hole in the trailer, but either way it looks like I'm going to maybe have to cut a hole. So yes, there we go. One side pretty much ready. Sweet. Okay, there's the underside. I just put like a gob of weld on the corner, I guess you'd call her. I think that should be lots. That would actually probably be enough just to hold it anyways, but a little extra doesn't hurt. But that's definitely warm now. I'm going to have to let that chill out for a bit. I wouldn't mind really getting well, it's not really ready yet, but getting a coat of primer on it, because holy man, it's not going to take long for this stuff to rust. It's already, well, maybe not really started, but with that there, it's not far off. I guess that's just like a bit of leftover slaggy stuff maybe from the forming, but yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind getting a coat of something on it, but I don't have any much more of that stuff I used a lot of it on my rack stuff there, so yeah, there we go. So that's not too bad. Alright, well, before I can go kind of too much further with, you know, more cutting, this thing is still cutting, but it's not cutting the way I kind of want it to cut. So I think I might bite the bullet and head to Princess Auto and get, how the frick do you get this off of here? You gotta take these off. Holy cow, hang on. Yeah, it's cutting, but it's not cutting, I don't think, safely. I mean, it's getting dull. You really shouldn't cut with a dull blade. And these things aren't friggin' cheap. But they do last a long time. Like, I'm telling you, the difference between buying those abrasive cutoff blades, which I had before, if you remember way back, the Kawasaki like super lime green saw I had, Oh man, even this cut in here, I probably would have gone through a couple of blades at least. So, you know, it is worth it. It is worth it. He's pulled up here. Hold on. Okay, let's get back at our saw here. That was the Monument guy. They're coming to get a couple of them doors over there to imprint. I guess that sort of just sits there. Now there should be, there's a Dewey there. To lock the Dewey, we need the Allen key wrench Dewey. Comes built in. Probably would be a good idea to unplug it. That should turn and lock. Holy hell. Oh, okay, I gotta get something a little more leverage on that. She's on there good and tight. I'm thinking of an extension here. There we go, that's all we needed. Just a little bit of persuasion. Okay, that's good there. Boy, it'd be nice to get this thing off of here. I don't think it actually does come out. There's one of those little spring clip pin things in there. Okay, how the frig do you get this off of here? So we gotta get this piece off. Maybe you just replace the whole saw. There we go. Oh yeah, I can see this is blade's hurting a bit. I'll show you here in a sec. We'll try to get a close-up zoom over here. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, you can see the little chip off that edge. That's not good. Those are supposed to be like, that one's not too bad. That's a bad one. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. No wonder she's not cutting too well. Let's just see if there's any other ones here that I can see that are not in good shape. Get her to focus. Yeah, I don't think those are too... Oh, that's a really bad one there too. Yeah, I think we're just going to replace this blade. I could sharpen that, but I'd have to sharpen this tooth, for instance, back past that chip. Come on. Back past that chip, so that's pretty much that whole tooth gone. So, yeah, we'll just replace that, I guess. So, better maybe take it with me. She's 14-inch, 2.4 mil wide, I guess, 70 tooth, 1-inch arbor in here. So I'll take her with me, and we'll head her down. Let's head her down to Princess Auto. I think I might just go to the Mississauga one, whip down the highways there, and I usually go to the one in Newmarket, but it's turning into a frickin' nightmare to get there, so I'm not doing that. The one down here is not too bad because you can jump on the major expressway and then get down there. I could probably get down there half an hour if I'm getting the lights good and stuff. There's a few traffic lights that suck. If I get them, I should be good. But anyways, probably won't film much on the way down, you know, unless I'm in a big crash or something awesome like that. But if not, then we'll get our stuff and then head her back home. I'm actually going to get replace the hose that's on my hose reel in the back there. Right at the very end, it's starting to get cracked, and it actually split, and it was kind of going out the side of the hose. So that's probably not good. So I'm going to get another one of those 50-foot 3/8 inch. And I could just unscrew the one that's on it and screw the new one on it, and away we go. And she'll reel her back in and we'll be all good. So anyways, here we go. We'll see you down at Princess Auto, maybe. Alright, well, we made her. We did a bit of shopping. I got an air hose, 3/8 by 50 foot. Got another blade. That's not this is the Power Fist one. Pro Point is the thing I got before there, and I don't seem to have those, so I don't know what's going on there. Look what else I got. I got some extra springs with The ones I got on my trailer there, on the green one, are 1, 2, and then this 3. Yeah. Whoa, basically what you see here, 1, 2, 3, and this one has that other little helper one there. So I don't know if that actually does anything, but I got a set anyways to try it. They're the same eye-to-eye distance as the ones I've got on there. They still had those ones here, so I'm like, well, you know what? They're 40 bucks a piece. What the heck, eh? If she works, she works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It'll probably squish those right flat again, but who knows? Who knows? So anyways, I guess that's it. We're done. Let's head her home. Holy freaking crap, what kind of gridlock did I get myself into? All I want to do is go to Costco over here. Holy freaking crap, it's going to take me to get to their parking lot, which is just one road over right in there, to get all the way up, but 2 lights up here to turn and get into there. It's probably going to take me more than half an hour. Holy frick. Okay, it's 3:34 right now. When I get into their parking lot, I'll see what time we're at. Okay, I'm almost finding a parking spot. I am parking way the frick in the middle of nowhere because everybody here frickin' drives like it's the city, and they totally suck. They totally friggin' suck. But anyways, we made her. 3:44, so that was 10 minutes just to do that turn. Holy friggin' crap, I hate the city. Well, we're just in the grand metropolis of downtown Brampton, Ontario. And it's still gridlock. I've been fighting this for like the last 40 minutes trying to get to here, and it's only really a 15-minute drive without real crazy traffic. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. They got all their tree lights on though. That's cool. Tree lights, they're cool. I like do the whole entire friggin' trunk of the tree and everything on these things. So pretty awesome, but really stupidly busy here, and I don't like it much. So anyways, holy crap, bus stay frickin' there because I gotta turn right here. Alright, we're just about friggin' home, man. I hate driving to the city. It so frickin' sucks now. I have no idea how people can do that day in and day out. You know, yeah, I'm kind of used to, you know, my job and, you know, my 2-minute walk, not even that, 20-second walk to work. But I could not imagine having to drive this every friggin' day. Just, you know, at least a lot of these people are heading even north of me. Dundalk kind of way. There's a lot of housing stuff up there now. And that's still like another 40 minutes north of here. North of me. So holy friggin' crap. But, you know, you get home. It's 5:30 now. Pitch black. Time to get home. It'll be darn near 6 o'clock-ish. You know, maybe a little after, depending on whatever, you know. And, man, have a frickin' dinner, you know, blah, blah, blah. Go to bed, blah, blah, blah. You gotta have a shower somewhere in there, blah, blah, blah. You gotta be at work at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Holy friggin' crap, you'd have to leave down up here at like 4. That's just ridiculous. I don't know, that's... wow. Just crazy. And you know, there's no houses left down where these people are working because, you know, nobody can afford down there, and plus there's nothing left. It's all filled with other people's living down there. So it's kind of sad and depressing in the way that you gotta live like, you know, 2 hours away or drive 2 hours one way to work. That's 4 hours of driving a day. Holy friggin' crap. Oh man, no friggin' traffic. Holy crap. I could not do that. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what I do otherwise, but anyways, thank goodness I got you guys helping me on the YouTube and stuff, you know. It sort of helps me quite a lot because I'll tell you, the cemetery job sure doesn't pay the bills. Holy frig. But anyways, we are frickin' home. Okay, let's get inside. We'll take our stuff in, and I'm not going to do much more today, but we'll get the stuff in anyways. Alrighty, well that's it for today. Better head her home. This is probably going to be up late. I do apologize for that. It's not so much me rendering, uploading, it's YouTube processing. It sometimes takes a while, and I don't really know why, but I don't know. But anyways, tomorrow we'll finish off that other ramp. We'll get it constructed and put together. Figure what we're going to do for hanging the things off the trailer. And maybe cut the bevels on the other end of the ramp so they kind of go with the road. So we're going to need the little trailer for that too. So that we can do. And we're going to do like a before and after cut with the new blades there. And the old blade, we'll put the old blade back on and then cut that angle, that 2-inch angle, so we know it's a good test. And that's a spot there somewhere. Should do. I think I'm a little far out. Yeah, we'll do the angle test, the angle cut test, and we'll do a old blade and then new blade and try her out, and should be awesome. Other than that, we'll catch you tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Anyways, thanks again for watching. City driving really sucks. I really want a Princess Auto up here, and a Costco would be nice too, then I wouldn't have to friggin' leave town. Not likely going to happen because Orangeville will not let things like that in for some weird reason. I don't know. They let the Walmart in, but I think there was a lot of money given there. We want to put a Walmart in. No, frig off. It's going to screw our small business guys, you know. Oh, okay. Well, how's $10 million? Okay. I guarantee that's probably what happened. That's how Walmart got in here. But, I mean, it's a good kind of thing that they are here now, because if they weren't here, Zellers we had here, which was basically the same thing. It's like a Kmart. Some of you might know Kmart. Zellers was pretty much the same thing, and then Target bought Zellers up here and screwed that and shut them all down. So it's like now we're totally screwed. So everybody has to go to Walmart that wants to buy anything around this town. There's nothing here now, so it really sucks. But really need a Costco or a Princess Auto, and probably could use a Costco up here too, which would be kind of sweet. If you look at the map, if you want to take the time, go to the Princess Auto website and look on the location finder. Find Orangeville, and if you look, we're all around us except one in Orangeville. We're like right in the middle of all of them around us. North of us there's Barrie store. East of me is the Newmarket store. South of me is the Mississauga store, the one I went to. And east of me is sort of kind of over by Ironman there, which is kind of the westerly kind of store. There's nothing freaking right here, and it drives me nuts because I go there quite a bit and I need a lot of their stuff. Could use one right here in my parking lot. That'd be nice, but anyways, could also do one of them drive-through Tim Hortons here maybe too. That'd be even better. So, no, don't think so. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow for some cutting demonstration-y things and another ramp build, and we'll get the trailer hooked on. I want to look at the springs too. Hopefully they're different. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know if it's going to really make much of a difference. It might, but it's got one extra leaf on it, I guess they call it, but the leaf's only like this long, so I don't know what that's going to do, but it might distribute the you know what I mean, distribute their weight a little better. But anyways, we'll catch you later. Have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned tomorrow for more ramp building.